Hi everyone, this is going to be your candle wax reading for the week of 26th to the 1st of June. So we're officially into the last week of May. Okay, so today I'm using this red candle, and I was also called out to use this bowl. Something about a diamond is significant, so maybe you're buying jewelry or you may be receiving a gift. Also, this bowl, given the four corners, something about the number 4. Okay, the 4th of June is the date that I'm getting, and also a message to get some stability and structure into your life. Okay, maybe some of you are going to be getting into a new regime, okay, or you're going to be changing up your schedule or your routine in some manner. Okay, the week of the 26th to the 1st of June. There could be some delays. I'm seeing this symbol as something like, there was this game called the Pac-Man, Pacman. Maybe you're a gamer, or you design games, or maybe you create apps. I was also getting this little child like angel or a cherub. The tree of life. I'm also getting the Star of David. A lot of symbols. I'm also getting a rose. I'm hearing the message that sometimes it's good to look at things from rose tinted glasses. So when things are going not bad in your life, but rather when you think that nothing is working out, sometimes it's good to have an optimistic or positive outlook on life. With here, I also get that you may be working with angels, or you might have a young childlike energy around you, but this is not in body. Okay, I'm also hearing like maybe a child that has passed away at a very early age. You could be sensing this presence around you. It could also be a guardian angel, but I'm just getting a very young energy. Something between the years of 6 to 8. And it's a young female. Something about community service, community building. Something to do with charity, donations. Chinese year of the rooster. Scorpio, Aquarius. The color turquoise. Or maybe you're buying some crystal or jewelry which has turquoise in it. I was also seeing an umbrella and a rainbow which is made with hearts. So for someone, I also see that you may be getting married, or there is a joyous occasion or celebration within the family. This is also giving me the symbol of a question mark. So there could be something that's on your mind, something that you've been thinking about or pondering about, but you still haven't gotten the answer yet. but I'm getting you would get clarity within the next 5 to 10 days. The number 5, the letter S. I'm also seeing, I'm being shown this lovely evening gown. Okay, it could be in the color emerald green or like a ruby maroon red. Maybe you're shopping or there's an occasion where you require to wear this evening ball gown. I'm also hearing stilettos, something to do with dancing, ballroom dancing. Maybe you're learning some sort of dance. This week I'm hearing that you would be working on letting go of your insecurities. If you're very shy, you're going to be taking up things, or that's going to be your, I'm hearing something in your bucket list for at least the next 6 months of this year, that, to try something new. I'm also seeing like a coffee bean. Coffee is usually used for grounding and cleansing, okay, because it's very earthy. You could be preparing something. I'm also hearing the dessert, tiramisu. You may be a baker, or maybe you have a dream of opening and owning a cafe. I also heard hummingbird, and I know there's this very famous bakery called the Hummingbird Cafe. The red velvet is supposed to be very popular there. Yeah, something to do with food is quite significant this week. Maybe you're going to be indulging, or there could be a party or something. With this, I'm getting like you have formed, or you have reached a point where you're starting to feel more stable in your life. Okay, I'm getting something like rock solid. So something in your life is making you feel more secure, or at least you're starting to feel more secure. I'm also hearing someone is going to get some sort of funding or seed money to start something. If this was a project or some business idea, maybe you will be like a loan would be sanctioned if you were looking to buy a house. Okay, so there could be some initial payments or money coming in for you to start this project. I'm seeing something to do with coils and spring, like a heater coil, or I don't know if your oven is spoiled, or something to do with some mechanical appliance. Not mechanical, electrical rather. Something to do with some heating device. Maybe it requires repairs. Seeing a 4-leaf clover, good luck, protection, luck, prosperity. There's a lot of love and things blossoming. So it's a very pleasant, happy time. Not necessarily romantic, but also with friends and family. overall the energy is quite happy and relaxed. I'm seeing this like the betel leaf. The betel leaf, I think, in India is also like it's offered in prayers in the temple. So it does have a significance. And it's also healthy to eat. It's usually used in Indian rituals. I'm hearing something is starting to take shape. I'm seeing somebody, it could be like an artist or like a craftsmanship, like it could even be some sort of woodwork or a painting. It's like all the pieces or the painting is coming together. Somebody was redoing their room, maybe you were doing up your child's nursery room or you're doing up your house. So something is finally starting to come together. It's like the last lap of something before it's completely ready. Somebody could be buying a new car. It's really random message, but even if it's a second hand car, it's still a car, so it's okay. Learn to own whatever it is. I don't know why that message popped up. It's like learn to be comfortable with whatever you can afford. Second hand means like a pre-owned car or pre-owned things. It's completely all right. You don't have to be embarrassed or shy. That's the message that's coming through. This could be specific for someone. Like if you have siblings or friends, sometimes people pass things, even clothes or books or anything. I just keep hearing this message. There's nothing to be ashamed about. I'm hearing something like the perfect score. So if this was some sort of examination or interview, something, it's like you're acing it with perfect scores, because I saw these two circles and a triangle which were just absolutely perfect. Clean, crisp, clear. So you're acing something with perfect scores. That's the message that I got. Seeing here someone who was probably losing some hair, but with treatment it's getting better. If you were losing hair or you have like scanty hair, okay, some sort of treatment is your hair is going to get healthier in the next 1 to 2 months. I'm also getting it, apart from your nutrition, it could also be the environment and pollution around, apart from it being just something to do with your food or genetics. So nothing to worry about, it would get better in the next 1 to 2 months. So this is for someone who's fretting over their hair. Okay, are we done? I'm seeing a sparrow. I just heard red sparrow. I don't know if it's a movie or it symbolizes something. I heard the red cross. something about the color red, or there may be some sort of emergency. You know, sometimes you need to evacuate because it could be just a false alarm. So nothing to panic, but that's just the message that came through. Something about fish, like if you can include fish in your diet, or you know, if you take those supplements of salmon, omega, that would be good and beneficial, especially if you have dry skin. Okay, vitamin E. This guy is like the character in the Ice Age, the one who's always losing the, not him, the other guy. So something about the Ice Age, the movie Ice Age. So with Ice Age, I just got this message that don't give up. Okay, although you may be struggling right now, the message is do not give up. I don't know why there's so many months of the year, but I'll take it. I'm again getting this message that sometimes you're so close to getting where you want to be, and that's just when you give up. So don't. Keep going. You're closer than you think. That's the message that I'm hearing. Okay. These are way too many, but let's do it. Just going to take one. I'm going to place this here. Butterfly, a change for the better. Owl, with good advice from a wise person. Carriage, a journey either physical or mental. The bell, with an announcement. Tankard, celebration, fun and enjoyment. This was the energy that I was picking up. Like this week, it just seems like, you know, parties or social events or good happy times. The axe, with forces working against you. Dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Okay. We have the astral house of love. Okay, we have the month of June, July and March. And we have the message of let go. As soon as I put this card here, I heard let go of the old for something new to come in. And I'm hearing something that ended in March. It's time to let go of it and allow the new that's going to come in the month of June and July. This could be love, this could be work, it could be a mix of things. Okay. I'm also hearing there could be a man in your life. Okay. If not romantically, then this could be someone presenting an opportunity for you. Okay. In regards to work or something else. It could also be like a middleman, like where you meet this person and this person introduces you to someone if you're looking for a relationship. Okay. Okay, I'm also going to take some tarot. So I'm going to do beginning of the week, middle of the week, and end of the week, the weekend. Just taking a card each. Okay. Beginning of the week, middle of the week, and the weekend. Okay, so beginning of the week, what I heard was that you may not necessarily get a fair share. Okay, there could be some deal or negotiation. It may not go exactly the way you wanted it, but I'm hearing that something is better than nothing. So at least it's a good start. Okay, something to begin with. And you can keep expanding and increasing. Okay, or you can keep adding to what you already have, but it's good to at least make a start. Okay, something is better than nothing. That's what I'm hearing in the beginning of the week. So there will be some sort of give and take, or maybe if you're expecting something, it may not be as per your expectations, but you will be given something at least. Okay, so take it, and then you can always keep moving forward. Middle of the week, we have the Fool in reverse with the 9 of Cups. So again, continuing this energy of the beginning of the week, things may not be as per your expectations, right? But at the same time, with the Fool, I'm getting that don't just stop, don't give up. Because at the end of the week, towards the weekend, we have the Ace of Cups and the 5 of Wands, which tells me that there is going to be a new beginning. That something new is going to come. It could be an opportunity, it could be something which will make you feel extremely happy. Okay, some good news, if nothing else. And with the 5 of Wands, the message I'm getting strongly is that do not give up. Do not give up. This was the message whilst I was taking your cards. Do not give up on your hopes and dreams, because it's coming to you. You are stopping right before the blessing comes to you, and that's exactly what these cards are saying as well. Just because things are slow right now doesn't mean that you will not achieve your targets or whatever it is that you desire. Divine timing, that's what I'm hearing. Things will come to you at the time that it has to come to you, and that is not in your hands or my hands, right? That is beyond our control. But you need to keep working hard, because if you don't, someone else is going to take it away. Okay, so you need to fight for what you want. You need to be very determined. You need to be very focused. And if the universe is giving you something, even if it's not up to your expectations, take it for now. You can always add. Okay, but don't reject something because it didn't meet 100% of your expectations. Before I go, I had a small announcement. So I have to get all my wisdom tooth, all 4 of them extracted, which will be tomorrow. So I may be taking off for a couple of days or a week. I don't know how it's going to go. So as soon as I feel better, then I'll upload the next reading. Okay. So I just wanted to let you know. So in case I'm not here for a couple of days, you'll know why. Okay. I wish you all the best. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.